Good afternoon, everyone. Hey, everyone, I just got through having me a tuna fish sandwich. It was delicious. And it is pouring down rain. Look at this. Oh my goodness, it's been going on for like 10 minutes like this. And so it was going on so long, I said, well, let me go out here and see if I can videotape it. I hope I'm videotaping. Yeah, I'm videotaping. And so, look at that. The wind is blowing. Oh my goodness. The weatherman ain't say nothing about all this. But woo. This is stormy weather. You know what? It's very breezy, but that breeze did feel good. I mean, it was so hot. I still didn't even get my um butter pecan ice cream. It was just too hot yesterday. I couldn't even. I said no, no way. I was in the house and it was hot. I had to turn my air on, and it's got to be very uncomfortable for me to turn my air on because I don't like it real cold. You know, after you, like I said before, you know, after you get a little up there in age, um, I think you're thin. They say your blood gets thinner when you get older. I know something be happening. There's a whole lot of other stuff be going on too, yo. So that's what you got to look forward to when you get on up there in age. It's going to seem like a long time, though. Let me turn this TV off. That's my Spanish instructor. But it was raining so hard. You know, I was listening to that and eating my sandwich and everything. Oh, excuse me. It was raining so hard. I said, let me go out here and videotape a little bit of this. It's still raining real hard out there. But, like I said, if you live to be long as I have been living, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. It might seem like a long time coming. Because for me, it was a long time getting here. But like me and my sister always say now, we have arrived. We are our mothers. We are in her place now, her position, the position that she was in. And my children have moved up to my position. And so it might seem a long time. Let me put some lipstick on, y'all. I don't know what's going on with my lip. I don't know what's going on with me, period. I don't think I washed my face yet, did I? I don't recall. But I can say one thing, that sandwich was delicious. I got a little piece right here. You see, I toasted the bread and this all that tuna fish was. I added some more mayo. I might have added just a little bit too much mayo. But it still was all good, y'all. I tell you, I enjoyed myself. So when them pounds get to creeping up here on me, you know, and I am the type of person like this. It doesn't take much for me to gain weight. I think I got like I don't know if I got that from my mother or what, because my mother was always plump also. You know, sometimes some things you inherit from your ancestors, your parents, so to speak. And my mother was plump. It seemed like to me she didn't have, you know, she wasn't as flabby as you know what I mean? I'm just letting y'all know all of my business. I am keeping nothing to myself. But you know what they always say, though? They say you always got 3 lives. You got a life. Maybe you share with somebody. And you've got, what is this? Oh, I wrote that down about the wig, y'all. Like I said, I was going to get me a wig. But anyway, it says everybody have like 3 personal lives. You know, you got your public life, public that you don't mind sharing. You don't not mind people seeing you or, sharing it with you a little bit or something like that. Then you got a little private life that you want to sort of keep that a little separate. Maybe your home life, you and your husband or you and your significant other. Maybe you don't want to share all that with everyone, okay? And then you've got like a secret. In other words, you got probably some skeleton rattling around there in your closet. You don't want nobody to know nothing about it. But that's true. With most of us, this is true. And there's nothing wrong with that. I think it's perfectly normal because you really shouldn't. There's some things you should not share. You got to keep some things to yourself. And like the old saying go from down home, here we go down home again, y'all. If you tell everything while you're living, when you're getting ready to die, you won't have nothing to tell. So you got to save something to tell when that glorious day comes. Well, I've been laying up to tell you such and such and such. That I've been cheating on you all these years. No, I was kidding, y'all. I'm just kidding. But that's the saying they used to say. Say if you tell everything now while you're living, that when you get ready to die, you don't have nothing to tell. Some people take stuff. You ever heard people say they take something to their grave? They take it to their grave. And I remember down south, I do believe that some people had buried some money. Whole treasure chest full of money. And they say that man took it to his grave. And there was somebody, I think one person, I don't know if it was his wife he told about it, or he told somebody about it. And one day they decided to go, on a treasure hunt. I'm sure you've heard of treasure hunt and how people, claim there's a treasure hidden treasure. There's some kind of theory or something, word that's been going around for years and years and years. And, about certain things, something like having a gold rush in California or something. But anyway, his wife and him, I think it was two other guys, I think. It was either 2 or 3 guys, and this man and his wife went. They were going to find that treasure. And they said, told the wife, the only thing you have to do, you just sit here and you read the Bible. And he says that no matter what, this is what he said to his wife, no matter what, don't you say nothing. Don't say nothing. Just keep reading the Bible. And they were digging for the, treasure. They had went to the spot, and they were digging for the treasure, the buried treasure. And suddenly they hit something. Okay, they knew they had hit something. They didn't know exactly what. And so they kept digging a little bit. Nobody wasn't talking. Nobody wasn't saying anything. He was just digging. And then the treasure came up. And guess what the lady that was reading the Bible, the wife, said? Oh, my God. It's too much for our eyes, I guess. And they say, I don't know how true it is now, y'all. Because I was a little girl when I was down there. But I remember some of those stories. And they say that treasure, that whole chest of treasure, like something like the Treasure Island, they have these chests full of treasure, jewels and gold and, you name it, diamonds and stuff like that. It was too much for her to keep quiet. She just couldn't hold it. She said, oh my God. And then as soon as she said that whole treasure, they said, this is what they tell it. This is the way they tell the story now. They said the whole thing disappeared. Just because she said 2 words. Oh my God. And on that note, I think I'm going to have me a popsicle. Y'all enjoy the rest of this wet Sunday afternoon, because I'll tell you the truth. Let me see. I haven't been in here that long, but I wasn't planning to make a video today. I had planned to just lay around and read a book. I had this, you're not going to believe this. I've got the Michelle Obama book that I ain't never read. But I promised myself that I was going to at least, I read a little bit, just a little bit of it. But with all that stuff on this TV, I just can't seem to get into books like I used to. But I promised myself that this is what I was going to do. I was going to, just lay around. And today is a good day to read, especially if you have no visitors and I don't expect any in all this rain.